For those of you who've trained a lot of Kung Fu besides the Wing Chun, like myself, the point being the 7-star stance, you see it in a lot of the Kung Fu. Even the Karate Kid, baby, he had that forward stance. And usually the hips are turned off. Some guys will actually keep the hips on the center, but the shoulders are off, so that's why you see usually hips and shoulders are off. And this seems really good because it seems like you're protecting yourself here. But the problem that we have is that if he goes to interact with me, I'm stuck in a classic karate type posture or standard Kung Fu posture. And I might be able to do a great job. But the point is, this one works, then this one works, then this one works. I see it in the karate also, he'll punch, and they might block here, and then usually it pulls back here, and then so on. If you do it differently, that's fine. This is for people who keep that hanging toe or 7-star stance, and how it's kind of difficult in the Wing Chun when you first start to adapt to having a full-on posture. Our toes are turned in initially in order to train that tripod from the Iji Kimima, that tripod stance of the Wing Chun that later becomes part of you, and all of this ends up where you can play a good 1-inch punch. But a little later on, your feet will be straight, toes straight. And then when you interact, you'll see in some of the gurk and the chi gurk training that you come in and you do the interceptions this way when he kicks, or you kick straight on, as in contrast to being turned this way, like it's easier to block yourself. So you could combo it and do that and have your hands facing forward. But really then you don't get the benefit of your hips and your body alignment isn't good. So it's really important to have your hips facing your partner and to have both hands facing your partner. Even if one's back like this and shoulders are facing him, that's my center line, and that's why it's important that I face him on whatever I make his center, or if he has a really good center line, I need to be there. I can't be turned over here. He can use it against me just the same as if we're playing Chi Sao, and I do a Tandar, and I take him off and I go over there. It's not good for me. Even if it felt good, it's not good. So adapting to this posture of the hips facing forward, the shoulders facing forward, and then interacting from here, just as we do it with the hands, is we have both hands available, whichever we need. It's a nice elbow, but I have his wrist here, which would make it a very bad thing for him. Plus I can simply go right here. If I go back this way again, it opens me up. But if I use that forward energy, then I'm not susceptible to having him turn me off. So both hands are available when we face the other person, not like this, but like this. Both hands available facing the other person, whatever I need. I have it all right here. Same way as I don't want to go off like this when I do a Tandar, for example. If I do a Tandar, I come here, right on the center. He's even moving his hands, doesn't matter. I'm ready for the next move. Straight face on, multiple strikes, all facing him. It's the same thing with the kicks. He kicks me, I block, and I'm facing him, which seems pretty odd, but it works. In the same way, he can't use that back leg to knee me for the inside. If I did block him to the inside, then I would have my knee over. And it's possible if I had to, I'd turn my hips a bit, but typically you don't have to, and it's important that you try not to. You really want to face forward, and then both feet are available too. The same way as if I kick like this, my hands aren't available, or if I turn off, even for a short kick, and I'm turned off like this, then I have less chance of recovery, more chance of being turned off. As long as I'm facing forward, hands or feet, or whatever it is, I have a lot more potential, and it's a lot more like the Terminator, baby.